Hi, I'm doing my project on the effects of adolescent parenting to secure attachment. When girls get pregnant at a young age, they go through this period of development where they develop their cognitive skills, which gets interrupted from having to assume this new role as a parent. So many young mothers don't even have the developmental capacity to be a parent, which leads to having a hard time to develop some necessary maternal characteristics like sensitive parenting, reflectivity, and responsiveness. I also found that only 41% of kids are securely attached by the age of 5. I'll be going over the physical and economic security hurdles that teenage moms face, along with what effects do the fathers have in this. For the physical health of these kids, first and most apparent was that they are much more likely to be at a lower birth weight or low birth weight, which is considered 5 pounds 8 ounces or anything less. In a 1960 birth cohort data, there was increased risk of infant mortality. Young mothers are also more likely to suffer from substance abuse, depression, and higher stress. One study focused on Brazelton scores, and Brazelton tests are tests that are performed on newborns, which score their behavior and reflexes. So these scores found that newborns of teenage moms were more significantly likely to be under or over aroused, even though they still fell in the same in the normal ranges. These researchers emphasized that there could be problems in the future because of the stress of teenage motherhood could affect the interaction between mom and child. And as to exaggerate these differences. On the bright side of teenage motherhood, you have lower rates of stillbirth and neonatal mortality. Also, the general health of mother and infants are in the prenatal period are much more better. Having multiple caregivers for the child is widely overseen fact that can have a huge impact on the child. Mothers reported having less stress. Less stress equals higher probability of secure attachment. Happy wife, happy life. Having both parents at home resulted in fewer externalizing problems by the age of 3. Interesting fact, fathers who stay at home are less likely to be African American or Hispanic. Men who father these children with teenage girls are likely to have low wages as well. Low income is often associated with teenage pregnancy. Working class mothers and mothers who are attending school were economically more advantaged compared to the mothers with no jobs. Also, the socioeconomic status of the mother is closely related to the child's cognitive test scores, especially male children. They are also less likely to receive adequate prenatal care and more likely to experience pregnancy and birth complications. Unfortunately, many adolescent mothers experience higher levels of stress related to parenting. They tend to be less responsive, less sensitive, more detached, and more likely to show intrusive behaviors with their infants. These characteristics are what place them at high risk for compromised attachment relationships, which is more likely to happen when limited family members are available to help. Although there isn't a lot of research of adolescent mother attachment to infants, existing research does reveal that these mothers are at high risk for poor attachment outcomes, and rates of secure attachment only get lower when they're living in poverty and without social support. Thank you.